Dunne, one moment of quality decides the game really, but do you think we were worth a point tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Don't like losing. Probably a game I probably didn't want today. Lose Waggy in the warm-up. Who was starting, lose his centre half from the game the other day. So I was missing 3 centre halves today: Arthur, Naz, and Jordan. So, and you look at their team sheet and you see Lyle Taylor up top, Jason Adigan, and that. You knew it'd be a tough game. But it was the difference. I think Lyle Taylor was that one moment of quality. I think.
Let's face it, was a great goal, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Dunne, a superb goal, wasn't it?
30-yard strike, and we had one not long after it hit the crossbar, so similar. So that was the difference. So, no, look, Chelmsford are a club in this division that are heavyweight, and to think today, if we would have beaten them, we could have gone ahead of them. Is frightening, absolutely frightening. Like the full time, the players they got, the money they get to spend. So I thought my boys held up to it. They took some learning today because they are a physically good side, strong team. They were a little bit more advanced than us, a bit more mature, a bit more nous, a bit more streetwise. Everything that we're trying to get to, they're already there. So look, it ain't easy. 2 games in 3 days for us with a light squad, no centre halves. I think we've done all right. And again, I felt like a draw probably was a fair result, all that considered.
It felt like Tonbridge were always in the game, Alan. It never felt like the game ran away from us. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt like we huffed and puffed at times, and we did huff and puff at times, and we didn't have a little bit of quality to unlock them. And the first goal in this league is important, and they're very, very clever when they do get ahead at just locking up and making it difficult for us. The Dark Arts, again, a lot more advanced than us than that.
Where does that come from, Alan? Can you learn that? Or was it sort of part of you?
Experience, having played at the level.
Yeah.
Lyle Taylor's played in the Champ. Frankie Baker's played 3 games in the National League South. Bailey's only played National League South. The Dark Arts of the game. Noah's not played this level. Ethan's only just played this level. So them boys, Crowther and stuff, they've played at a high level. So you let to learn the Dark Arts with that. And they were good at it. And things we can take learning from in that. But my boys are honest. We was always in the game. We was always a threat. We did create chances. We had a couple of chances at the end there. It just didn't go in for us. But like I said, it's a game I didn't really could do with today. I wanted to get through it with no injuries. I've lost a few at the weekend. But look,
let's have a quick update on injuries if you don't mind.
Lost Jordan Thompson.
What's the matter with Jordan?
He just pulled up a little bit the other day. He's a bit tight, so I couldn't risk him. Waggy was starting today, pulled up in the warm-up, done his calf. So it was bare bones a little bit, but look.
Well, players coming back, Shieldsy?
Yeah, Shieldsy I'm hoping to be back for soon, and Arthur not so soon. So, but look, I said to the boys in there, take some learning from it. We was in the game, the whole time. And look, well, if you said to me, take 6 points from the last 3 games, I would have said yes. We have to realise where we are at. Coming to Chelmsford and saying a point's a fair result against a heavyweight, we should be nowhere near them. We shouldn't be anywhere near this level of football. So I said to the boys, look, take some learning from it. There's lots of us we can take, lots of learning. And yeah, don't lean on it and go into Maidstone looking on a positive. That's what I want to try to do, stay positive.
Yeah, quick word for the supporters. I mean, hellish journeys through the Dartford Tunnel tonight, absolutely awful. But still hearing their numbers, and I mean, they're everywhere, aren't they? And that's great to have that level of support, isn't it?
And look, we're not going to win every week. We have to be realistic on that. Our job is to stay in this league. And again, I reiterate, everyone has put us down to go down in this league. Our budget and dictates, and the players we had in, everyone thinks we're going to go down. We're holding our own against heavyweights in this league again. Chelmsford, the difference today is a £2.5 a week striker. There's a difference. I haven't got that. And that is the difference. So, however way they are, whatever way like they celebrated, like they were like it was like a beating Tonbridge, like we were one of the informed teams. They were so happy to beat us. So it shows how far we've come. We've got to take some learning from it. They're more advanced than us. We're where we want to get to as a football club. And yeah, I need to move on very quickly.
Well, we touched on you mentioned the Maidstone game, and we can't hide away from it. I know as a manager you say they're all big games, but this is a special game for a lot of the fans, and you feel we're going into it in good nick.
Yeah, they want to beat us. They want to look. We've gone there and got a last minute winner, and we celebrated and we enjoyed it and really enjoyed it, and they want to get their one back on it. So look, I'm hoping it's going to be a full house. I'm hoping it's going to be a packed Tonbridge, which I know it will be, with the fans behind us, and it's a game we can look forward to. and we've earned the right to do that. So, look, I'm hoping that we come through today with no many injuries, and we got a couple of players back for the weekend, which will make us stronger, and enjoy it. It's a good time of the season. Look, we're on a good little run. We lost today. I don't want us to be too down. We go into Maidstone. We're moving forward, and these young boys have taken some learning out of that game today, I'm sure.
Thanks, Danny.
Cheers, guys.
All the best, mate.